Well, hello there. Hi guys, how are you doing today? Welcome to my KUKI SHINOBU free to play tool guide. Alright, so we're talking about some of the best, actually the best free to play builds that I could find for KUKI Shinobu, and some team comps. Alright,
If the
some of the
Arataka
best
gang
team
stirs up any
comps.
trouble, I'll drag
Okay.
every last one of them back
Okay,
to
so first,
apologize.
thank you so much for tuning in. If you want to support me, please like, share the video, subscribe, leave a comment, or you can also subscribe to my other channel to support it. I'll leave a link in the description or the comments down below or pinned comments. Okay, so here's my Shinobu. So here's my PlayStation build. So this is a sort of dissensions. Everyone on the PlayStation Network, PS4, PS5, will get this for free. I think so. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's still available. Got this like last year. Alright, so basically, if you're just free to play, whatever the best sword that you can find or that you can get at the moment. So that's what I can recommend. Okay, so let's discuss. For me, I think the best would be for depends on the build. The Kila Favonia is the best for physical KUKI. Even if it's not a physical KUKI, but if this is the only best sword you have, I think this is still fine, you know? We still have 20% attack increase, and you have the weapon ability. When you get hit, you kind of get the not get knocked back, and your HP is healed, and you deal some damage as well. So this is really good, in my opinion. Physical, or if it's not physical, but if you're just free to play, whatever the best weapon that you have is the best for you at the moment. Okay. Sacrificial, not so good. Uh, Pavonius is good for support KUKI, might be also for burst DPS KUKI, but if that's the best weapon you have, and you don't have resources to level up the other weapons, this could be still fine. But not the best, but just fine. Since we have energy recharge, it helps the uptime. Okay, so Ranker is also great. You can get some refinements. So if you maybe quit for a couple of weeks and you're returning, you can get this for free. A copy of it, at least. So this is good for physical KUKI, just like Aquila. Okay, because when you attack, you get the increase of attack and defense. So that's great. Increases your damage overall. So any weapon that increases attack is still good. Decent, not great because of the diminishing returns, but if that's what the best you have, that's the best you have, that's the best you have. Lance Roar is also a very good option, especially at refinement 5. Especially if your team is uh, Overload and Pyro Overload. Depending on your team comp, this could be great. So FTP friendly. Attack percent increase, and yeah, increases damage against opponents affected by Pyro and Electro. So just for KUKI standalone, KUKI applies Electro. So your next hit after you use the skill, and then you use the burst damage or will increase, or the attack for the skill, because the enemy will be affected by Electro. The flute can be a decent option as well. After 5 hits, you trigger an harmonic blast, whatever. Attack percent is good as usual. Not the best, but good. Yeah. I don't recommend spending resources on this one. Just wait until you get a Favonius sword or a sacrificial. If you're really unlucky, well, up to you to spend if you want to spend resources on that. Not so good. But for starter, low adventure ranks, this could be fun. If you're this could be somewhat decent if you have it R5. Let's see. Uh-huh. And well, but I don't recommend this, but good for lower rank. Maybe just go for the ranker. Well then, other weapons. Let me check. Ali Flash, not so good. Noma looks great on her, and with refinements, you can get a lot of energy back. This is pretty good, especially as you play. Noma Kageuchi. Okay. For me, I might just go for this for the aesthetics. If you have, that is, if you have the extra resources. If not, just stick to what you have and save it until you get a better weapon for KUKI. Skyward, decent. Energy recharge, decent, depending on your build. If that's Emblem Severed Fate build, this could be good. Summit Shaper, really good. Fairly good. Not so good. But might be bad. If that's the best you have, equip it. This is broken on KUKI. HP scaling increased damage, and then we have good crit rate. So basically, if you have this weapon, basically more or less your KUKI is complete. This is very good. This can buff the team's damage, and it has elemental mastery, which also scales with KUKI's skill, I think. Let me double check. I think for a support KUKI, this might be the best option because she buffs the whole team. I might just go for that, but I'm not a whale, so I can't. So Miss Splitter, pretty good statistic, pretty good base attack. You will not be maximizing the skill. I think you need to proc elementals weapon damage, but this is the best you have. Go for it. So for an auto attack, Haran Gipaku is great. Might be also great overall because it has increased crit rate. Okay, so that's it for the weapons for KUKI. Yeah, the upcoming free-to-play weapon with Kazuha is gonna be good at KUKI. Or free-to-play. Alright. Since it's also attack and it has some good abilities that... Well, if you've seen the leaks, you've seen the ability of the weapon. It kinda procs like additional damage distance. Okay, so yeah, we'll cover that in a different video. Okay, so for the artifacts, for me, since this is a rain account, so I will have a lot of extra emblem server fate. So instant KUKI. All right, I can normal attack, not that great damage. But again, still clear dailies with this some events. And alright, so burst spammy. Level observe fade. So well, this is what I have at the moment, but you can make this an electro. If you want to go for electro build, but attack, if that's what you have, it's not the best. That's fine. It also works with physical build, not the best. Scaling, but fine. Since that's what you have, especially if that has the better crit stats. You can also scale with electro damage, normal attack damage, physical damage. And even if you're infused with the C6 Bennett, your damage will still increase with this attack. But if you want to go for Favonia or Rancor, if you have a good physical goblet, go for it. But again, if you want to be bursty or skill based damage, electro damage. Okay, so I think just follow the normal standard crit rate, crit damage ratios. Sheesh. I might be wrong about what I said earlier about Kazuha, since I think yeah. So I will correct it. So Shinobu scales with max with HP. This first skill cage skills with HP. But if you also still get elemental mastery, it's still gonna work because you might prefer to have. If you prefer to have a bursty and skill user damage oriented KUKI, like elemental mastery is still fine because you would prefer to run a reaction team with her rather than a mono electro team. So this is her burst is great because it generates a lot of reactions, a lot of hits. So if you want to focus on burst, build up emblems or fade. If you want to be support, then nasty. You can heal more. Plus, you can buff the team's HP. I mean, you can buff the team's shield while also buffing the team's attack. So this is really insane if you have like a nasty KUKI. And then a noblesse user, so that's like 40% attack buff for the entire team. Additional, not counting the Bennett buff, if you might be using Bennett. Okay. For me, this account, this is the best units that I have, and they kind of synergize. So you have a lot of reactions here. So, alright. Just for fun team comp, at least KUKI is still in the front line doing some autos. Just to proc Yelan's burst. And then we have Bennett here that infuses her with Pyro, so ruins the reaction, but still workable. I have no choice. So, but if it's just a physical KUKI, I think that would be great because KUKI will not interfere with the reactions. Shining is already carrying the team. If she's just physical, Shining can do her job better while KUKI is the front line and doing normal attacks, doing some of her damage of her own. Normal attacks, charge attacks, normal attacks, depending on what you want. And then while she's rocking Yelan's burst. No, I don't recommend Ito team, but it could work for a support healer Shinobu. If you don't have a C4 Goro, well, Goro is C4.
Step aside. Ito's back in town.
Alright, so you have it. If your Bennett is busy on the other side, I think this is well, take it back. It's actually very viable, you know, for domains, for with shields, hydro shields, cryo shields, pyro shields. KUKI. I think KUKI is perfect for this team. But maybe just have her and Noblesse because Zhongli will be tenacity, so KUKI is quite flexible. Okay, what else? You can have physical KUKI. Just have her with a cryo user. Rosaria or Kaya just to superconduct. And then your other slots could be very flexible. KUKI will be doing her physical damage while superconduct reducing the physical defense, so you can have a very flexible team comp right here. You can have that.
I can't wait any longer!
Or you can have a lot of combinations, you know?
Let's go get ourselves some answers.
Just make it balanced, so it's very, very flexible.
Gonna be epic!
Okay, so yeah, so there, wow, honestly, KUKI is quite flexible. She's also good
Chivalry will
for
never die.
electrocute teams and reaction teams. So yeah, for free to play, she's a good unit for free to play players to pick up and try to main. You know, if free to play put enough investments on her, she's very viable because she can add to the reaction of your team. So just if your other characters, just have a. So if you have a KUKI, you should also rely on a second DPS. So you will have two DPS characters to make up for KUKI's not so big Unga Bunga damage.
Let's
For
do
a
this.
burst KUKI, I think this might be the team that I can recommend. You have a lot of energy generation here with dual electro, and you have Mona to apply hydro, Bennett to apply pyro and buff the team, heal the team, while Mona can buff the team's damage with her burst while applying hydro for reactions, and then use the Trailing Tails or Dragon Slayer. So the rotation might be so it might be like do some attacks, maybe so position yourself and then use the skill. And then swap into Gisera. Get the buff. And then Bennett. And then burst. And then swap to Mona and then burst and Thrilling Tails buff. Pass it to KUKI, and then burst. So yes, I think that's the that's the best I can come up with. Depends. Well, you can use instead of Mona, you can use Zhongli, or you can use any shield character. If you're not good at dodging,
What
bad.
shall we do?
Oops, what happened? Hey, where are you, KUKI?
Wait for my signal. Gonna be epic.
You can have Zhongli,
Company, fall in!
Guro, Diona. I don't have Diona here. Or Xingqiu for defense.
Chivalry will never die.
For more defensive team. Well, so that's it basically. If you want more damage and you're skilled enough, I guess I would
Who's our
recommend
target this time?
Yolan or Mona,
It is as the stars foretold.
or whichever character that will increase the damage. Sucrose or
My experiment.
Kazuha if you have Kazuha. I don't have Kazuha on this account, so that's it. So thank you so much guys for watching. If you have questions, leave a comment down below. If you have better builds, comment down below. Yeah, okay, so let's just cover other builds. So you can have 2-piece Shimenawa, 2-piece Glad, or 2-piece Vermilion. If you want to have an auto attack KUKI, 4-piece Glad can be decent. If you already have a fully built Gladiator on someone, just slap it in. I tried this with Ayato and I 36 stars to this. Or 2-piece attack percent, or 2-piece and 2-piece noblesse, or or any 2-piece electro damage, or what else, or 4-piece pale flame, 4-piece pale flame, or 2-piece pale flame, and 2-piece bloodstain. So those are the builds I can recommend for now. If you want to add something, I'll put it in the comment below or description. Well, if you want more healing and some damage, Ocean Youth Clam might be viable. If you have already built Ocean Youth Clam build from maybe Kokomi or Barbara and its HP, well, just slap it in. 4-piece Shimenawa is also good for physical or not physical. So yeah, you'll be losing some energy, but you'll be getting a lot of attack. So a lot of attack, normal attack, charge damage, plunging damage. So that's it. So it's gonna be a long ass video. So we'll end it here. Have a great day. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Comment down below. Let's talk. See you later.